Hi, welcome to the tips. In this video we are going to learn all the features of AT&T BL102, either 2, 3, 4 or 5 handsets. This is the best quality phone that you can get with all excellent features. For example, unsuppressed range. We have smart call blocker, which is one of the important features. You will never receive any annoying calls. We have a digital answering system. We have caller ID announce. We have backlight, and we have speakerphone. You can have 1000 name and number call block directory, so you can block them. We have digital answering voice system, which will step by step guide you to select. We have audio assist, we have visual ringer, we have caller ID and call waiting, name and directory, up to 50 numbers will be saved. We have quiet mode, we have high definition audio equalizer, we have extra large easy to view display, big buttons, table and wall mountable, high contrast LCD. This is a Doct 6 technology, which is 2.4 gigahertz, 22 minutes of digital recording, up to 99 messages can be recorded. We have call screening. When the people leave a message, you can hear it. Call intercept, the middle of the call, you can just pick it up. Remote access, you can listen to your messages. You can receive messages from your handset. Each message will have timestamp, and you can have conference call between outside and 5 devices. You can have intercom between the devices. You can have 50 phones in the directory. You can control volume control on the handset. It's compatible with AT&T Cordless voicemail call waiting feature if you're subscribed. We have quick access key to your voicemail. We have redial for the last 10 numbers. We have mute key. We have press any key to answer, and the menu can be selected in English, Spanish or French. Let's get started with this. Before we proceed with this, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. It will help my channel to grow, and also when I post new videos, you will get informed. Thank you. In this video, we are going to speak about main features of the phone, unboxing the phone, and setting time and date. I'm going to show you wall mounting, the directory, which can store up to 50 entries, each up to 30 digits long, for extension dialing and etc. And then pause and dialing mode, ringtone, key tone, and volume will be explained. Home area code will be set, and then registering and deregistering handsets, calling and using the speakerphone and mute, redial and caller ID. I'm going to talk about intercom, smart call blocker, block, allow, robocall, and then call transfer between handsets. D-log, which can store up to 50, will be explained, and then answering system, which can record up to 99 messages of total length 22 minutes. Voice memo will be shown. Adding and registering handsets will be shown. And so this is how to screen the unwanted call, 2 of them with different languages. So we got the handset, beautiful. This is now a quick start guide in 2 languages. Wall phone wire. Depending on number of sets, you get the battery, and let's see. The battery is 2.4 volt, 300 milliampere hour, nickel metal hydrate. 2 of them. For each handset, you will get 1 piece of these. Wall mount bracket. For each handset and base, you will get 1 of these power adapters. single handset base, and this is the main base. Now first let's install the battery. Insert this connector in here. You cannot make mistake. Turn this way, so the wire is like that, and this circle, you will see it in here. Put the handset cover. Make sure there is no gap in here. There is no gap. Wire to the base, just insert it here and make sure to pass it underneath this so it is secured. To insert the phone line, just insert it like that and it is secured. Our wire, insert it and then pass it underneath this piece so it holds it like that. When it's powered up, it says out of range.
Goodbye.
Now let's set the time here. We see that this is blinking after a few seconds or a minute when it was turned on. You can enter that, you can go up and down, or you can just punch the month, for example, 04, and then it jumps to day 01, and then it jumps to the year 24, and then select. Now it's the time 14:36. I can enter 14. Don't worry about AM PM. Just enter 14, and as you see, there is PM. If I enter 12, it would have been different. So 36, and then so. And here, let me do here 02 and 01 24. Select. So the time already picked up from the other device. If you want to change it, let's say 03 and then 41, and then it jumps here because you did not select 14 AM PM, so you can select AM or PM, go up and down and press select. It will be selected. When you want to answer the phone, you press this green button to hang up. This is a button. This arrow at the top is for directory. When you press it, you go to the phone book or directory, which is at the moment empty. When you go down, it's caller ID. And while you are on the phone, and you can press this to increase the volume in your ear, or if you are on the speaker phone, the same way, you can increase or decrease it. And then these are just buttons. The most important button here is the call block, which we have this option here, which says call block. And then this is mute while you're on the call. You can mute it. For example, if I pick up the phone, speaker phone, and press this, it mutes it. It turns off the microphone. And then this is a speaker phone. When you are working with the directory, you can use this for the delete, to which I'm going to show you. This button is here for the speed dial of your voicemail. Your phone provider will give you some kind of number that you enter here, because this phone doesn't have speed dial. Only button that dials speed is this one. So pay attention, we have no speed dial in this phone. And then these two buttons, this is for redial, when you dialed last number, for example, and you made a call. I'm hanging up because that was incorrect number. But if you press this, the last number will be here, and you can press the button to redial. This is for the menu, which is the most important one. The charge button, the charge light, I checked it. This never turns off. I left this for hours and hours, and still it was on. I think AT&T has some kind of issue with the charging. I have reviewed multiple phones of AT&T and the charge never turns off. So let's go at the menu. When I press the menu, the first thing that shows is play message, because your messaging system, you just select any item that is here. When you press it, that item will be selected. For example, if I press this, let me do it again so you can hear.
No messages.
You have no messages. And then we can go down. This is answering system setting. I can press select, which I'm going to show you later. Then we have smart call blocker, screening, and then we have smart call blocker settings, and then a block list. You will have a list of blocked phone numbers, and then this is directory or phone book, and then we have caller ID log, which you can view, delete, transfer to the phone book or directory. This is for the intercom to call, make call between phones, and then we have ringers, and then we have set date and time, which I just showed you. If you missed it, you can just press here. Then caller ID announcement. So when somebody calls, it reads it, announce it, select it, make sure it's not off, on, select. Now I'm making a call.
Call from 28960.
And then this is the settings, which has multiple options. If I press it, you see LCD language, voicemail number. This was a voicemail number that I just mentioned. And then clear voicemail, key tone, this key tone that makes sound, and then dial mode, pulse or tone, and then LCD language. It just came. Now from this screen, you can just press this. This acts as a back. So it takes you one step back. If I press it one more, it will exit. But I'm not going to do that. Let's go down. Again, we are back here. If I press this, it goes and exits. So those are options which I'm going to explain. If I go back by pressing this button, go to the setting and then go down. This screen is for key tone. Now it's on. Every key that I press makes beep. If I turn it off, and press save, no sound, but I prefer to have that. If for some reason in some area you need to use tone or pulse, go to the setting. After that, press this button and then dial mode, select it. At the moment it's touch, you can go pulse and select it. If I exit now and press this button, speaker now, and it will dial with a pulse, which is very old, but I don't know, for some reason still it's available on the phones. Perhaps it's used somewhere. If your system is pulse, and if I go to settings, and I go to dial mode and set it to pulse and exit. Now let's say you are using it all the time as a pulse, but then you want to connect to your bank, and bank requires tone. In this case, if I go to this, if I go to speakerphone and let's say I dial, it's a pulse, and after that you want to go tone temporarily, just press this button. Now it's, you see, it changed to dial to the tone from pulse temporarily. When you hang up, the setting is gone. It will return back to pulse. Let's not forget it. So let's set it back to tone. To make a phone call, we just pick up this button and dial the number. This is one way, or you can press speakerphone like that, and you can proceed. As soon as you finish entering, it will be dialed. Now,
We're sorry.
because I entered only a few digits, the other way would be to just wait for this to close. Just enter your phone number. Once you're done, either press speakerphone or this button. Now it's dialing. Of course, it's an incorrect number, so that's the second one. The third way to dial is from the caller ID. You can press the caller ID and scroll through the numbers and press this button to dial. The fourth way would be to use your phone directory and go to your directory, select it, go up and down, and you see the right number, press this button on the speakerphone. Now, to answer calls, when you receive a phone call, you can press this button to pick up and continue talking, press the speakerphone, or press any button. A phone call, you can press any key to answer the call. When you pick up the phone to make a call, this light will turn on automatically, telling you that line is in use. Now, if you receive a voicemail, there is a voicemail indicator. Of course, it should be available from your provider. If that is the case, you can press menu and then go to the settings, and then go down until you see CLR. This is called clear voicemail indicator. So you can clear it either to display. Now, something is called quiet mode. Quiet mode is an option that you can turn this, keep this quiet between 1 to 12 hours. So when you go to sleep, for example, every day, you can set it for 8 hours, 9 hours, whatever time you want. From the time that you go to bed until the time that you wake up, it will be quiet totally. It goes to the answering system automatically. Answering system will be turned on. All the volumes will be turned off. Ringers will be turned off. And when the set time passes, it will turn them on again for you. So in that case, we have to activate it. We press this quiet mode. Quiet button here. I'm pressing it. And here it says how many hours. 1 to 12 hours. And that is, for example, you can say 8 hours and press menu. It has been set, and every time now it says off and quiet mode is on. To turn it off, just press this quiet button. Off appears on the screen and it is now off. To turn it on now, the previous time is not displayed, so you can enter new time. I'm pressing cancel. One important feature that this phone has is called audio assist. So when you press this, it will make the sound clearer and louder. For example, you press this and it will act it. Now let me show you how to set up the ringers and volume. We press menu, go down until you see ringer, select it, and this is the ringer volume. And here you can press this button and then increase or decrease it. Once you're happy, press select. It goes back to this screen. Go down and select the ringer tone. That's 1. So 10 different ringtone. This is the ringer volume and ringtone, the two options that we have. We can press this button to exit from ringers. Now let's work with the phone directory. Directory or phone book is a memory that you can enter phone numbers. To work with a directory, you can press dir like this, and it shows that it is empty. Now to add an entry or a contact, press menu, go down, directory, and add a new entry. The other option is review. Then we have delete all, add new entry. Select this, it will ask you to enter the number, for example. I entered it. After that, I can enter a name, for example, John, J, A, and N. For N, press this twice within a short period of time. As you can see, J-A-M-N. If you make mistake, press this delete. It goes one character. And to enter N, for example, I have to press it twice, repeatedly, once and then twice. It's John. Now to enter a space, we press this 0, D-A-J, and then press, and it has been saved. Now, if the other phone tries to check it, if we go up, it says one entry, and the phone directory is shared between them. So automatically, it is shared now. The length of the name is up to 15 characters, and you can add all type of characters. There are certain characters and numbers that you can enter. If you want to review the directory, press dir, go up, automatically it will come, and because this is the only one, it shows it, and then you can scroll down. You can enter a number in different ways. For example, let's say press 666, press select, and here enter number. This is the number, press, and then after the number it will allow you to enter a name, for example Wang, and then space, Tom, T-O, and then M, Wang, Tom. Now saved. Now to search for a number, particular number on the directory, or to search for the particular number, press dir, and it might show one or two, doesn't matter. Let's say you have a lot of entries, just press the letter, the corresponding first letter. For the Wang, let's say if I press W, it goes and brings all entries with the W. And in that case, you can go with the arrow up and down to check all the names that start with W. Once you have the number, press this button to dial. And I'm hanging up because it's incorrect number. Let's say you want to change name of someone or the number, just press dir, bring the entry on the screen, for example Wang Tom, press this button, the number will show. From press the menu, the number will show, and you can add or press delete, change it, and then on the next page it will ask you to enter the name. Let's say Tommy, and then press save. This way you can save it. Now you can save a number from caller ID. If I press CID, it shows the last call, but I can scroll up and down to see them. Once you see the number, press menu, and here it says to directory, what else? To block list, to store name list, to directory. If I press directory, it asks me to enter the number. Here I can change it if I want, but if I don't want to change it. And here I can just say Samad, for example. Oh, Now it brought the same number. Let's delete it and SAMAD Samad let's delete and Samad space U and that's the name, and press this button to save it. To delete a directory item, press dir and search for it, for example S. I press S and I found it. Press this delete at the bottom, delete entry, select confirm, yes, and it is deleted. Let's go and check the other one, because the directory is, as you can see, it says not available because we are working. Hang up, and now it shows 2 entry. Hold up to 50 numbers and you can scroll down and up and down to see them. When you enter a number here and if somebody calls at the last 7-digit matches, it pulls up the name from your phone directory and displays it, not the name that comes. Keep that in mind. Now when I go to caller ID, CID, it shows the phone number and it shows the time and the date here on the screen with the name that is associated with the phone. If you want to delete any caller ID, if you want to delete it, just press this delete button. It will be deleted. Again, another one, empty. When you want to use a caller ID log, when you press this, the phone that last called you will be displayed, so you can go up and down and browse. If you want to dial that number that called you, you can press this hash button once and hold it. It will display the 1 digit. Next time, if you press it, it will remove the area code. If you press it again, remove the area code and press 1 and add 1, and then it goes full. So using this option, you will see which way is suitable to call back, and then press the call button.
This voice guide will assist you with the basic setup of the answering system. Do you want to continue? To select your option, continue the setup of the answering system. To confirm your option, press play. First of all, you will set the answering system to answer an incoming call after 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 rings or toll saver. The current number of rings is 4 rings. To select your desired number of rings, press skip or repeat.
And here, so we can make it 5, 4, 3,
4 rings. The current number of rings is 4.
Confirm
rings.
with this.
You will then set the message alert tone. When there is at least one new message, the telephone base beeps every 10 seconds. The current message alert tone is turned off.
On, so we can on it, off or on.
Turn on
and then confirm.
The message alert tone is turned on. This basic setup is complete. The answering system is ready to answer calls for you. To set other features of the answering system, please refer to your user's manual.
When you have a message, it will be displayed like this, and press this menu, play messages, and then select.
You have one new message. Tuesday, 2:03 p.m.
And have I saying something for a family member?
So press 3
Message deleted.
to delete it.
End of messages.
And if you want to turn off the messaging system,
Calls will not be answered.
press this button.
Calls will be answered.
As easy as that. Now let's have a look at the answering system. We press menu. If we have any messages, we can play here.
You have no messages.
You will see that it says no messages, but let's go to the answering system. Next option, click or touch. And here, this is the announcement where you can record the announcement, and when people call, they will hear it. If I press, then we will see.
Play, press 2. To record,
Play.
press 7.
Yes. Or we can play, record, or delete. Let's say press 2.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
So you can stop it or come back or delete. If you want to just record, press 7.
Record after the tone. Press 5 when you are done.
Leave a message.
Leave a message.
So it's up to you, whatever you want to record. So that was the announcement. Press this button to go back. And then next option, delete all old. In case if you have a lot of old messages, you just want to delete them. Press this. It will be deleted because we don't have anything. It just beeped. Next, record memo. This is an option when you leave home. You just want to leave a message, for example, key is somewhere or food is ready or whatever, and it will be like a voice message. When the next person comes home, they will see a message and they can listen to it. Just press this button.
Record after the tone. Press 5 when you are done.
And here I'm saying something for a family member, and then press 5 to stop.
Recorded.
So we can later on see that it is a message. And then here, answering system on and off. You can press this menu or select and go turn it on or turn it off. Let's say if I set it on, it will be on. The next option, answering system setup. Listen to it. First, we can see call screening. Call screening is an option when people call and leave a message. You can listen at the same time. If you turn it off, when they call, you will not be able to listen what they say. Just it will be recorded, and later on you can listen to it. Let's turn it on. The next option, number of rings, 4, 5, and 6. That's the maximum. Toll saver is without any wait. It just goes directly to the recording. So if in case it's long distance, you will save cost of call. And then remote code. This is a code when you call your phone from outside home. As soon as the announcement starts, you enter that code, and by default it's 19. And you can listen, delete, or play messages. And if you want to change it, let's say 54, press, and it will be saved. Message alert tone is a base message. This is a tone that beeps every 10 seconds from the base. If you select this and turn it on, for example, and if then now let's listen to the tone when there is a message. That was the beep. So that was the beep. There's a message. The base will beep every 10 seconds, which I'm going to play it for you. So that's what else we have. And then voice language, English, French. So 2 languages in Canada. Maybe in the US or Mexico there will be other options like Spanish. So, and then call screening. So it just rotate it back, press this button to come to this setting, announcement, and we just explained all of this. When people leave a message, you can do the call screening from the base or from this handset. While this shows that the message is being recorded, you can press the volume and listen to the recording. You can record up to 99 messages, but the total length cannot exceed 22 minutes. So when you access remotely after entering your PIN, these are the commands that you can use. To listen to all messages, press 1. New messages only, press 2. To delete current message, press 3. 33, press twice to delete all old messages. If you press 3, that message will be deleted. If you press 3, all old messages will be deleted. To repeat it, press 4 during playback. And if you press 4, all previous messages will be played. 5 will stop any operation, including recording. *5 to listen to the list of remote commands. So you can press *5 to listen to it. 6, skip to the next message. And then 7, to record new announcement if you want to change it. 8, to end the remote access call and terminate. Press 0 to turn the answering system on or off. Let me connect it to power.
Hello. This voice guide will assist you with the basic setup of Smart Call Blocker. Do you want to continue? To select your option, press skip or repeat. This voice guide will assist you with the basic setup of Smart Call Blocker. Do you want to continue? To select your option, press skip or repeat.
Skip.
Continue the setup of Smart Call Blocker. To confirm your option, press play. Smart Call Blocker can protect you from unwanted calls which may come with or without phone numbers. Calls that do not display a phone number and calls from numbers that are not saved in your directory or star name list can be screened. When an incoming call is screened, the caller will be asked to announce their name before the call rings through to you. You can choose to answer, reject the call, or send it to the answering system. How would you like to use Smart Call Blocker? You can screen all calls from numbers not saved in the directory or star name list, or do not screen any calls. To select your option, press skip or repeat.
So
I want to screen all incoming calls. To confirm your option, press play.
So I confirm.
Smart Call Blocker will screen all incoming calls now. If you don't want to screen family members, friends, and desired businesses, please add their phone numbers to the directory.
Yes.
To learn more about Smart Call Blocker, please refer to your Smart Call Blocker introduction leaflet.
And here. For a Smart Call Blocker, we have welcome calls, unwelcome calls, unknown calls, and then uncategorized calls on this phone. Welcome calls, those are a family or friend that are in the directory, or we are in the star name list. And if those people are in this list, when the number is identified, for all of this we need caller ID. You must subscribe to caller ID from your phone provider, otherwise this Smart Call Blocker will not work. So if that is the case, if it's a welcome call, you will receive a call and a phone will ring, and the phone will ring as usual. But if the call is unwelcome calls, call will be rejected because it's not in the family list, or unwelcome calls and the person is in that unwelcome call list. Then we have unknown calls. This has 5 scenarios. If on the screen, if we set Smart Call Blocker screen, there is an option to no screening, then the phone will ring and you will answer the phone. And this is the default. But if you set the Smart Call Blocker screen to unknown, this is a scenario 2. In that case, then we have another option, Smart Call Blocker announcement type. If the announcement type is unknown caller, then the caller must record his name or her name and then press the pound button. If he or she does, then the phone will get connected. Else it will be rejected. If the announcement type is unknown caller, we set it to unknown caller. The call will get connected, but you will have these options. Press 1 to answer the call, press 2 answer and save in directory, because you will see the number or the name on the screen and you know it. And then number 3, block and save in the block list. 4, to the answering system, and the person will be forwarded. So now I'm making a call here.
Hello, calls to
the taps.
are being screened by Smart Call Blocker. Please say your name after the tone, then press pound.
Ahmad.
Please wait a moment while your call is connected.
Now we will see here. By the way,
Ahmad.
Call from
Ahmad.
To answer this call and say this number, press 2. To block this number, press 3. To send this call to the answering system, press 4. To repeat these options, press star.
so I'm pressing the star.
To answer this call, press 1. To answer this call and say this number, press 2. To block this number, press 3. To send this call to the answering system, press 4.
Leave a message.
Hello, just testing. Now screening, which when it's unknown, and this is scenario number 3, and the announcement type is set to robocalls only, then the person must press the pound button. If he or she does, the line will get connected and you can speak to them. If it's computer, the system will not understand that you have smart call blocker and the pound will not be pressed. If that is the case, then the phone will be rejected. If we select the screen, if smart call blocker screen is set to unknown to answering system, then the phone will be, and the call will be forwarded to the answering system. And then if the smart call blocker is set to unknown, then the call is rejected. This is the scenario 5. Press menu, go down, and it says smart call blocker screening, and there is another option smart call blocker settings. There are 2. Let's go to the first one, screening, if you want to turn it on and off, and then the setting. The setting will not have effect if you do not do if you do not set it here. Let's say select it. It says no screening at the moment. You can have screen unknown, unknown to answering system. You have block unknown, no screening. So we have 3 options: block unknown, unknown to screen, and screen unknown. So we can do all these options. For example, block unknown, screen unknown, not block, just screen. Now let's go to the settings. I went to the setting, press this button. The setting has star name list. Star name list is those phones that do not have name associated with them. Star name is then you can enter the name of your bank or school or police or whatever you have close to your home, or pharmacy. You enter the name. You don't have to enter the phone, and it will be recognized and it will pass through, so you can receive call. Then we have screen announcement. This option is when somebody calls and screening is on, this announcement will be displayed. Let's see, will be played. Now screen announcement type, record your own name, reset smart call blocker announcement, and the type, let's select type, unknown caller, robocall only, unknown caller, and robocall. So announcement is for whom? Only for unknown caller or robocalls only. Robocalls are computer dialed numbers, which we'll later on see that how we handle that. If you do that, only
Your screening announcement is, hello, calls to this number are being screened by Smart Call Blocker. If you're a family member, friend, or invited caller, please press pound to be connected. If you're a solicitor, please hang up now.
So we can press 5 during this playback and it goes back. And record your name when it says to this number. Instead of that, it will tell your name. It will announce your name. For example, all the calls to Ahmad's home or whatever name you say or company name is screened or monitored. So you can press this button and
Record
it says
after the tone. Press 5 when you are done.
to do tips home.
Recorded.
Recorded. And press this button to exit. Star nameless, screen announcement. See screen announcement. Announcement. And go to this setting. And if I press multiple times, I can exit. If I go to Smart Call Blocker settings, that's the most important part. Here we have star name. Star name is when you enter your bank name, school name, pharmacy without entering the phone number. So this way you can review, you can add new entry. For example, enter a name. For example, just type school S C O and then wait, it moves. O and then L, 1, 2, 3, school. Just put school when the word school appears in the name. Saving. This is a star name. For example, you can enter police or whatever pharmacy you have. So add new entry, delete all, review. If I press review, I can review all the entries here. School, and with the arrow you can go up and down. So, and then we have screen announcement. This is the option that you select. If you select screen announcement from here, screen announcement type, robocalls only. If you select this, that
Your
is the
screening announcement is, hello, calls to
do tips
are being screened by Smart Call Blocker. If you're a family member, friend, or invited caller, please press pound to be connected. If you're a solicitor, please hang up now.
So that was the announcement type. Now if I press this, this was for robocall. If you select unknown caller, this is what they hear.
Your screening announcement is, hello, calls
to do tips
are being screened by Smart Call Blocker. Please say your name after the tone, then press pound.
And then if I select robocall only,
Your screening announcement is, hello, calls
to do tips
are being screened by Smart Call Blocker. If you're a family member, friend, or invited caller, please press pound to be connected. If you're a solicitor, please hang up now.
so if you just wait, it comes back here. Now I can select the other option. So we have robocalls only, unknown caller, robocalls only, unknown caller. So we have only two options here. Pay attention here when I press menu, go to smart call blocker screening. We have these options. We have these options: no screening, screen unknown, unknown to answering system, block unknown, and again no screening. When you select screen unknown, then it depends on the announcement types. If I select this, now go to the setting, screen announcement. From here we can select announce type or record your name. Record your name is the name that is played with the system. It says the call for such person is being monitored, so that's the name which I just explained. But announcement type determines now two options: unknown caller and robocalls. So you can block a call when you receive a call by pressing this button. Let me make a phone call now. So the call is there. I'm just pressing call. It says block and end. Just press this button.
The number you are calling is not accepting your call. Please hang up.
And the call will be ended like that. Amazing. I love this feature. Now you can use these phones between the handsets. As you can see, this is handset number 1 and number 2, and you can make call between them. Now to make an intercom call, press this menu until you see intercom, select, and it will ask you to enter. Because we have only one, automatically it went. And we can answer. Now it shows that there is a connection. If you have multiple phones, then in that case it will prompt you to enter a number: 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5, whatever number of handsets you have. Up to 5 can be accepted, so you can press that number and that particular phone will ring. To hang up, just press this button and it will be disconnected. If you're on the line and talking with somebody else, if somebody calls from the phone as an intercom, you can use the flash button like ordinary call waiting. Just press it and it will switch from the call to the intercom. And now let's say you are on the call with someone. Now let's say you are on the call with someone and want to transfer it to the second phone, third, fourth, or fifth, whatever number of handsets you have, you can do that. In this case, we can press menu while you're on the call. You will see it says directory, go down, intercom, and number 2. Now if I pick up this phone, now mute. Now the call is shared between the two from the line, and this person can hear the other person because this person has transferred it, and every other handset will listen to it. So if you want to hang up and this person should continue, just hang up, and this person is now on the line. And here it shows also that the line is in use. Here are some of the installation. If you have a wall jack for the phone and you have a DSL filter for high-speed internet, connect it like that from the jack and pass it through this wall mount. It will be like this, and we will insert it on the B slot like that. So this is installed. Now you can connect a screw or whatever you have at this point. and insert it like this, which I'm going to show you on the wall as well. And then the power wire will be like this, hanging from here. Now, this comes with a wall mount, which is very handy and useful, and this is made for multiple types of phones from AT&T. Hello?
Base ringer is off.
Now, to install this wall mount, just put one screw with the anchor and the other screw and tighten it. Once this is secured, we will just insert this portion. The top portion goes in here, and we have two more at the bottom which goes in here. This wire was blocking it. If the wire is on your way, this will not allow it, so make sure to hold it in here. The top portion is now secured, and we can leave the phone. It gets charged. Now let me show you how to register and deregister handsets. At the moment I have two. You can purchase up to 5 handsets with this base, and we can deregister or register. In order to register, let me show you how to deregister first. For any reason, when you register the handset back, the handsets will be numbered accordingly as you connect them. Now I'm pressing this button and holding it until this light turns on and starts flashing. Once it starts flashing, I will release it and immediately press this again. And that is when the deregistration happens. So let's hold it until this is turned on and starts flashing. Now, and holding it, now it's on. And flashing, and do it again. Now beep, these now will be deregistered. Now restart it, and we will see soon that you see out of range. So which means this handset is now deregistered. Now to register it, simply put it on the cradle on the base and look at the screen, and this will be number 1. Whatever you put first will be number 1. Let's put it here. It says C manual. Charge is blinking, as you can see. Registering, it says. And it stopped, and we heard a beep, registered. So this is done. Now the second one, let's just plug it in and hold it. It says C manual, don't worry. It's blinking, the charge is blinking. Registering now. And just wait a few more seconds. And you heard a beep, and it is registered. Now 2 handsets have been registered. So this way you can add more if you want. Let's have a look at the battery. The battery indicator will show something like this, 1, 2, or 3. If the battery is empty, you will see this white icon. When the ringer is off, you will see this bell with a line over it. Echo is economical, the quality of sound will be better, and the battery life will be extended. If this icon is shown, it's a new voicemail. And answering system is on, will be displayed on the right side. New caller ID, you will see the word new. And then the message counter in here, it will show you how many messages you have on the screen. The handset will have some kind of beep, one short beep when you press any key, long beep when there is a recording message or announcement, 2 short beeps when you go up and down, or call waiting or error tone. And confirmation is 3 rising tones, and 4 beeps mean the other party has ended incoming call, or handsets gone out of range when there is a 4 beeps. 4 short beeps means low battery warning. And telephone base 10 beeps every 10 seconds. There is a message, it's a message alert. Fast ringtone, you're selecting ringer volume, go up and down. Long beep indicates the start of a message recording during call screening or the end of call screening. 4 short beeps means registration failure tone. Now you will see some messages on the screen of on the handset. Blocked call, you will see blocked call, all incoming calls are blocked. Calling handset 1 or 2, this X is the number. Ended, when the call is ended, H is handset number 2 or 1 is calling, whatever number it is. When you use it as the intercom, you will see the word intercom to handset number 1 or 2, whatever you have. You will see either line use, when the line is in use, left empty, there is nothing in the directory, low battery, microphone on, when a mute is off. When you press mute and mute, turn it off again. When it says muted, the button is pressed. When you have new voicemail, you will see this. When there is no battery, or remove the battery. No battery, it means the handset and the telephone base is, or the charger does not have connected. So the handset that is in your hand will just talk about the base. No line means the phone line is not connected. No message means there is no new message. Not available means someone else already using the directory. So updating or reading or playing, whatever it is. Number of repeats, the telephone number you have entered is already stored in the directory. And then out of range, no power at the base. When you see this, then the handset is out of range or there is no power. Paging means telephone base is paging all handset when you press locate handset button on the base. And then put in charger, which means the battery is low, put the handset on the charger. Quiet mode is on. When you see this, quiet mode is off. Quiet mode is off or on. You will see this text. Record memory is low. It means you have less than 3 minutes, and record memory is full, which means the recording space. So the memory is full. Call, screen all robocalls, screen unknown calls, screened call. So these are the features that you select. Screen call is when the call goes through and it shows that it has been screened. Setting answering system, smart call blocker screen, speaker. So these are self-explanatory. Voice guide, smart call blocker. It will tell you to register handset. See manual. So this is when you press the button to screen call. Press select. Unable to call when there is intercom failure. Try to join a call. Try to make a call when the handset is out of range. This number, this XX number of calls missed. 2 digits will be displayed. up to 2 digits, up to 99 will be displayed number of messages. Thank you for watching. If you have comment or question, please post it at the comment section below. I try to answer and reply. And make sure to subscribe so you get updates of my upcoming videos.